Love this segment, like all our segment, with this inspirational segment. So, Joe, take it away.
Well, thank you again, Howie. I appreciate the chance to talk about my passion in my life every week. If I could just say, yesterday I had a wonderful day at the 13th annual Afro-American Museum, where I did a breast cancer forum talk, spoke to a throng of women of color who unfortunately are dealing with breast cancer. It was an incredible day because we not only did they get information, but they also received a lot of hope and optimism. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful day, and I had a great time. And I thank the councilwoman Dorothy Gooseby for allowing me to do my thing. Anyway, so my name is Joe Satriano. For those new listeners who have never heard me before, I started a foundation 10 years ago after my wife Susan passed away of a 13-year battle with breast cancer. We were former high school math teachers. Don't hold that against me, please. Yeah. And yes, we actually did multiply twice at our lives. That was really the impetus for it, because we saw the devastating effects it had on our two boys to watch their mom's 13-year demise. So what I decided after Sue died, 6 months after I finally got my head together, I started the Susan Satriano Foundation, and I target high school seniors who are going to an accredited college in the fall. These kids are going to go on to college, and it's a scholarship for their higher education. The kicker, unfortunately, to be eligible is that they have to have a parent who has either passed away of cancer, presently battling, or in remission. And I'm so proud and pleased to tell you guys that in 10 years, because you're looking at the foundation, it's me and me alone, I have given out to over 900 kids across the nation, well over $500,000 in scholarships.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you. So one of the wonderful perks of what I do is not only is it a scholarship, but I ask each school to give me 20 minutes with each child so that I can go talk to them. And I can tell them that, you know what, as bad as it may seem sometimes, there's light at the end of a very long tunnel. And I am the epitome of the fact that that is the case. Me and my boys worked our way from an abyss, losing their mother, me, my wife, and yet here we are today, productive, doing something to make a dent in this world. So one of the wonderful people that I did meet was a girl by the name of Emma. She was 6 years ago, actually, I met her. And we have actually kept in touch, which is amazing. A lot of these kids become kids. They're no longer kids. We've become lifelong friends. Well, I called up Emma just to kind of verify the story, because after 6 years you kind of tend to forget a little bit. But she told me that her mom had breast cancer, doing well right now. She had a tough time in high school that year because of the fact that she wasn't concentrating on anything else but what her mother was going through. Her grades suffered, but she wanted to make a difference. And one of the things that she did do that senior year was that she organized in her high school the Making Strides Walk that helped for cancer research and also monies towards the American Cancer Society. She actually raised $2,500, which was incredible. Then she decided to go on to SUNY Buffalo to major in communications. And when somebody calls up the American Cancer Society or wants to do a live chat, you may be talking to Emma now, because that's what she decided to do in her life. She is making a dent by helping people. She went for training, she went for communication, so that was easy for her. And what she does is now she actually does the live chats on the American Cancer Society website. And she directs people in a way that will help them get through their difficulties. And she told me that she feels every time that she chats with somebody and gives this person the appropriate contacts, she just feels like she's bettering a life. So here's a kid, okay, no longer a kid, but still was a kid at one point dealing with her mom's breast cancer, decided to make a dent in this world. amazing. We can't forget that they were children. They're 18, 19 years old, and yet what they're facing at home. And so many of them just decide that they are not going to let this beat them, and they're going to move on, and they're going to make a dent, as Emma did. So my heart goes out to her. Emma, if you're listening, terrific. Keep it up. You're doing great. Someday we'll chat again. If I can just quickly
Sure,
mention,
absolutely, Joe.
Thank you. That the one of the ways that I fund the foundation is through the sale of my very inspiring book. I've been told it's very inspiring and humorous, and it's called "In Sickness and in Health: A Memoir of Love." It's a story of my life with Susan, and it explains in the book that, you know what, even though you have cancer or you have any tragedy, you can live your life to the fullest. And that's exactly what Sue and I did. We enjoyed every single day. So 100% of the proceeds of this book goes to the foundation. I'm proud to say that since the book has been out, which is now going on 5 years, the foundation's grown by over $18,000. So people are reading this, which amazes me because I'm a math teacher. What do I know about words? The book is out there. If you're looking to either purchase a book or you know someone who would be interested in purchasing one, go to www.susansatrianofoundation.com, or actually call me up. We can do a live chat together, as Emma does. My number is 516-603-5520. So that's my story for tonight. I am looking forward, by the way, Howie, on November 22nd to be hosting another wonderful Halftime Howie program at my house. And we're going to have a ball that evening.
Shara the Psychic will be back that night.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so it's going to be a great job, Joe. Let's give it up for Joe Satriano.
Thanks.
All right, moving along.